Dude, you would never believe what happened to me today. Well, let's start at the beginning, when, even before I woke up. You know when the alarm clock goes off, where you would just slap the sleep button for maybe 10, 20 times maybe? Yeah, heck, I didn't do that today at all. As soon as I heard that, I was out of bed. First thing I done, I jumped to my bed, did this heroic pose, it was like this. And I said, what did I say? Today is going to be awesome. Something like that, I can't remember it fully, but heck. Because that's how mornings go. Yeah, okay, I did get into a bit of trouble. My parents woke up because of that, but who cares? It's only parents. They only give me food. Anyway, so then I went to the shower and found myself humming this tune. This awesome tune which I heard yesterday, Green Sleeves. I was humming Green Sleeves all morning in the shower. Awesome, right? So, morning, random, shower. Oh yeah, next. When I went out the shower, I looked into the mirror. I noticed not only was my hair looking good, it always looked good, doesn't it? Also, my skin felt... Look, you know the way of studying Shakespeare in English, right? And the way Shakespeare would probably say this is by going, my skin bled with life and glowiness. Let's just say my skin felt effing awesome. No, it wasn't my acne cream, and I didn't replace my acne cream with my mom's tan again. No, I didn't do either of that. Instead, yeah, it just looked amazing. I'm amazing, aren't I? So, instantly, as soon as I got out of the shower, I chucked my clothes on instead of dragging them around because, heck, today was going to be awesome, wasn't it? It's still... Anyway, and I walked and I went straight out the door. And then went back in again because I forgot my bag. And went out again because, heck, why not? Then I realized later I didn't have breakfast, so I was really hungry for the rest of the day. But anyway, so I walked down to the bus stop and I noticed there's a bit of cloud outside, still is. But heck, that's English weather, what do you expect? Today is an awesome day. It's got weather, it looks good, it's clouds. How awesome are clouds? Well, not really awesome, but heck, they're awesome for me now. So, I got on the bus, and I was the last person to get on the bus as I do, and the first thing I noticed is the fact that every girl on the bus is looking at me. Yeah, I know I was the last person in the bus started moving immediately after I got on, but they were looking at me. Maybe it was my skin, maybe it was my hair, but yeah, that's how it was. So I walked straight to the cool section of the bus, right in the back row, where all the cool people hang out, and then it hit me like a bombshell. I had a presentation due very first period, and the teacher hates me, coincidentally, always picks on me first. Heck, that's not going to ruin my day though. I had all my notes presented, I had my USB stick for once, and everything was going to be good. I mean, today's an awesome day, as I said about 50 times before. But yeah, it was awesome. School bus. Every girl looking at me, I'm in the cool section. Today can't go wrong, right? So, you know the way in school, by some really weird coincidence, it's just one ridiculously long corridor that may as well be 2 miles long, with classrooms on either side everywhere. Well, you know the way when you walk down, you know the way when you go to the cinema, and there's this awesome cool dude who's just saved the world from this evil villain who was stealing gnomes. You know gnomes always take all evil from the place. So this evil guy was stealing gnomes. So the superhero comes in and saves the day, beats up the bad guy, has a bag of gnomes in one arm, chucking them everywhere and giving it back to the people. With the bad guy on the other arm, a gun, for some reason, randomly slung over his back, and tons of money in his pocket. And when he walks down, this really epic scene where there's tons of groups of girls on either side of him, looking at him. And by some really weird coincidence also, the entrance to school is here, somewhere that way. The class which I'm trying to get to is right at the end, that way. That's quite a lot of walking I have to get to. And it's quite a lot of group of girls which I had to get past. All of them looking at me. It was cool first, then it started getting awkward. In the end I just ran the last 100 meters all the way because heck, they're looking at me. It's awkward. But heck, so I walked into class and sat down. Yeah, I sat down. Interesting, isn't it? And behind me there's the coolest guy in the class. He sits right behind me, and I felt him staring down my back. It was awesome. It's like, I don't even know how to compare it to something. It was just awesome, this heating. It's like, you know, when you're sitting down in front of the heater, and you've got the heat radiating off the heater onto your back, and it's so warm. That's pretty much exactly what it felt like in the classroom. I felt awesome. So, as I said earlier, my teacher hates me, so what does she do? She coincidentally picks me first for the presentation. So, I take off my notes, I got all the stuff, and I walk casually up to the front, and with a really cool swagger, as they say. I don't even know what that means. But heck, and the girl at the front gave me a little, sniggered at me, and she gave a little wink, and walked on. So while I was setting up my presentation, the teacher called me over. I thought maybe I over-exaggerated the wink, maybe it was because of my really happy feeling for once to be in this classroom, which never happens, because I hate this period, because the teacher hates me. But yeah, she called me over. So I just walked coolly and asked her what's up. You know when you're on a roller coaster, you start off, that's me waking up. You go on these really random loop-the-loops, turntables, I don't even know what that is, loop-the-loops even more, going up and down, massive drops, everything. And you come to the very last section, the hugest, massivest drop in the whole effing roller coaster ride. You keep on going up and up, and it's going to be awesome, you can tell. And then what they do is they leave you tethering at the very top. That's what it felt like when I was talking to the teacher. When I realised what she was talking about, which took me a bit of time, because I really wasn't paying any attention as I do, that's when you start going down there. You know that feeling where your blood rushes to your head, your heart goes in your mouth, your stomach goes into your boots, you feel sick, you go white, etc, etc, etc. That's what it felt like when she was talking to me. It was very awkward. It's going down, 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 and then at the very bottom it ends. It's like, it was amazing, wasn't it? Well, it lasted. Well, anyway, back to reality. I came to teacher, and yeah, realised looking out the window, yeah, the weather is still right as shit. And I realised why all these girls were looking at me. Heck, I don't even know why I found today was going to be awesome when I think about it. And yeah, I changed the teacher to one of the rest of the dignity that I had and zipped up my clothes.
Okay.
I stop?